how to brew hop water with HyperBoost.
Cheers. How's it going?
Good. So what are we doing here today?
Brewing hop water. Yeah, brewing hop water with the HyperBoost. So we're using the new product out of YCH. It's a fun option. It's a fun thing to have on tap.
It's a little warm today. I feel like it goes down real easy on a hot day.
It's hot, yeah.
I know we have a tutorial that we're filming today, but just any kind of anecdotal advice?
Just keeping it clear, keeping it clean is the hardest part. So I've always treated it like a beer. You know, I try to keep it as a dry hop, as good acidified water with a dry hop added. Kind of think of LaCroix, right? Like you don't want to be overpowered by the hops, you don't want to be overpowered by the sweetness, but you want it there. But if you're drinking a hop water, you're still going in for water, right? Yeah. You clean the hell out of your kettle before you do a batch. Make sure you're not pulling any extra color out of your kettle. Yeah, let the hop shine. Keep it simple, keep it clean. Cheers.
Easy work. Creating hop water is now easier and more efficient than ever with our revolutionary hop oil extract, HyperBoost. Specifically engineered for cold side use, HyperBoost disperses effortlessly in cold liquids, completely removing plant matter from your hop water process. Let's go through these simple steps to get you on your way to providing customers with a delicious hoppy refreshment. First, start with de-aerated water. If you don't have a DA skid, no worries. You can effectively de-aerate water by boiling it. Place your desired volume of water in your kettle, keeping evaporation rates in mind. We suggest using water from your hot liquor tank. Bring it to a roaring boil for at least 5 minutes. As a whirlpool addition, you will want to add an acidifier for flavor and to help inhibit microbial growth. You'll want the pH to be 4 or less with a target range between 3.2 and 4, and the type of acid you use is up to you. Phosphoric, lactic, ascorbic, and citric acid are all viable options. We like citric acid at a rate of 1.25 grams per liter, but exact dosing will depend on your water's chemistry. Have a thoroughly clean and sanitized vessel prepared. The tank you use should be completely purged of oxygen. Run CO2 through the bottom port until all O2 has been purged from the tank. During knockout, you can run CO2 through the oxygen stone to help scrub any oxygen from the water. The target is less than 100 parts per billion of oxygen, but even lower is better for shelf stability and flavor freshness. Ensure all equipment used, including hoses and fittings, are cleaned and sanitized per regulatory guidelines to prevent contamination. HyperBoost is easy to dose and disperses quickly even in cold liquids. We recommend starting with a dose of 3.5 grams per barrel and adjusting to your brewery's preference. After adding HyperBoost, recirculate the tank on top to ensure thorough dispersion. Once HyperBoost is well distributed, it's time to cold crash the tank. Get the perfect fizz. When the tank is below 35 degrees Fahrenheit, carbonate the water to 2.7 to 2.75 volumes for the perfect pop. If you are serving from a direct draw system, use a dedicated draft line for hop water to prevent cross-contamination, preferably with new or thoroughly cleaned and sanitized lines. For packaging, ensure all equipment, including kegging and canning lines, are meticulously cleaned and sanitized before use. Test the final product to confirm the correct pH levels and absence of microbial contamination. Always follow local food safety regulations for all packaging and serving practices. And voila! Simple, delicious hop water. Thanks, HyperBoost.